Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First time I've sat in front of a camera in a really long time. Let's get right into it. Going out with a friend later today. Just wanted to do a really quick get ready with me. Probably gonna go a little bit more dramatic than I normally do, just because I want to. So if you want to see how I went from this to this, just keep watching. I just wanted to do a really quick get ready with me because I'm going to Taste of the Danforth, which is an event here in Toronto. It's basically Greek food and music, and it's like a lot of fun. So we're gonna go and we're gonna check it out, and I don't know, maybe go for some drinks afterwards. Who knows? Have a good time. So I'm gonna start with a primer here, and it's going to be the Too Faced Hangover RX. My skin has dried out quite a bit over the past several months, like year or so. So this is kind of my go-to primer. It just keeps things hydrated. It's really, really nice for the skin. Then we're gonna go in with Makeup Forever HD foundation, Ultra HD foundation, my bad. And I think I'm Y255. So, and then we're gonna use a beauty blender to blend it out. Sometimes I use a brush, but my brushes are a bit dirty right now, so we're just gonna use the beauty blender. I just watched this not that long ago. Then we're gonna go with the tried and tested Prolong Wear Concealer by MAC. I love this. I went back to it. Really like the Urban Decay Naked Concealer for a really long time, and then I just switched to this because it's what I had in my drawer when I ran out of Urban Decay, and I've just been using it since. So I'm just back on this train. I might switch back to Urban Decay afterwards. I just didn't really feel the need to spend money, so I had this in there and I'm pretty content with it. So we're just gonna put this in the under eye. And then we will go in with the Beauty Blender in the smaller part. Blend that out. Don't want any crazy harsh lines or anything. And then we're gonna set the concealer with the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder, the translucent one. I always forget what this is called because I use the brightening powder too, and I kind of go through them both, but we're gonna use this one today. I do really like this. I find in the winter time it's a little bit drying, and that's generally when I use the brightening powder as opposed to the loose setting powder. So I'm just gonna use the Sigma F35 brush, this little guy, a little tapered, and set that. So we're just setting the concealer. I don't like putting too much powder on my face, like around this area or anything, because I do have combination skin and it does get pretty dry there. So we're just gonna set that just by lightly tapping it. And then for bronzer, I have my favorite bronzer is the Makeup Forever Pro Bronze Fusion. I like myself a good matte bronzer, and it's hard to find a bronzer that's actually matte and doesn't have a hint of shimmer in it. So I have this one in 30M, I think is the color. The color was on the back, but it kind of like faded away. I've had it for a while. So we're going to use that, but I'm also going to use this Tarte, I don't know what brush this is called, but it's got like square head. I don't know, it's very dense. It's really nice and it's super soft. I think I got this at Generation Beauty last year, and which I actually did like a review of Generation Beauty and like a haul of it last year. So I can link that down below if you're interested in looking at that, because I'm like, that's where I got this. I didn't go this year though. So we're just gonna go in the cheekbones, and then up in that little 3 motion. Just to warm the face up a bit because it's summertime. For blush, I got the Tarte, this is in the birthday gift for Sephora. This is the Party Blush. I don't know, there's 3 A's in it. I doubt that's a typo. But I really like the Amazonian Clay blush. So this is a little tiny baby one, and we are going to use this for the blush. And I'm gonna use the Real Techniques Again, I don't know which brush this is, but it's, I assume they're blush brush. I don't know if it's just a powder brush or I use it for blush. So for me, it's a blush brush. So we are going to do that. And that's up here. And I find this blush to be really pigmented. Like all the Tarte blushes are so pigmented. You don't need a lot, and it's a really nice formula. A lot of the times I like a strong highlight, like I like a really good highlight, but I'm just gonna use Soft and Gentle by MAC. First ever highlight I've ever used. It is Soft and Gentle. It's just a little bit of a nice glow, and like it's summertime, we're all super shiny and dewy and sweaty anyways because it's humid as fuck here. So I'm going to use this, I think this is a Crown brush, fan brush, I don't know. I really like it. It's soft, it's good, and I use that for my highlights. So I'm just gonna apply that up here. Nice little diffusion. A little bit there. Yeah, it's been a while since I used this. So let's go with the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. There's this one, and then there's a matte one. I bought this one, not sure why. I just really liked it, so I bought it. I do really like the matte one though, but I can't justify buying both of them. It's just a thing. But this is the original one, not the matte one. We're gonna use that today. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do color or not, but I'm just gonna keep it neutral. I'm gonna use the Sigma E40 blending brush. It's tapered, it's really fluffy. And I'm gonna go and use the Cashmere Bunny here. And then that's gonna be a really good transition shade for the crease. Okay, so after that, we're gonna use this brush. This is a Coastal Scents brush that I bought like 10 years ago in one of their kits. Always been my go-to. Can't find anything like it. Tried so many things. Still use it, never sheds, wash it all the time. I don't know. But we're gonna go in and use Push Up here. So this middle, here we go, that little guy. And then I'm just gonna press that onto the lid. I'm not gonna get the inner corner quite yet because I wanna lighten that up. And again, I'm just patting it on. I'm not really wiping it on. Just because it is shimmery. I don't really want to deal with fallout right now. And then using the same brush, I'm going to dip into Classic here with this little one. And I'm gonna dip into this one and just, it's Silk Teddy, that's what that's called. And then we're just gonna tap that on the inner corner. And that just adds a little bit more dimension to the eye. Now, I don't typically use eyeliner because I don't really have patience for it. Not even gonna lie there. So I'm gonna tightline my lash line here. I realize that I'm looking at the viewfinder, not the camera. I'm gonna just, here, I'm gonna use the darkest shade in here. It's called Espresso. So it's this dark matte shade here. So I'm gonna use that to just go along my lash line just to add a little bit more to my lashes. And in order to do that, I just have this, I don't know, generic, I don't know if this is gonna focus on not my hand. I just have this generic angled brush. It's again from Coastal Scents. I don't know, I've had it for like 10 years. If you have an angled brush that you would recommend, let me know. Because I need something that's not thick and it's kind of tiny. Like this one isn't so thick, so it can do little lines, but I don't know, I've yet to find something. This one's just like average. I'm just gonna go in on the lash line and just press super close to this dark color. And it's gonna be super subtle, but it does make a difference. I'm pretty content. with the eyes. I'm not gonna put anything on the lower lash line right now. Or maybe I should. I'm not actually adding product under the eyes. I'm just gonna take this little thing here and just smoke it down a little. Just to look a little bit more blended. And this is just a clean brush. I don't even know what this is. Oh, another one of those Coastal Scents brush. I have to go through my brushes and get rid of stuff, but these Coastal Scents ones aren't really that bad for the price that I paid for them. Just blending through with a clean brush. We're gonna do mascara, and I'm going to be using Maybelline Big Colossal, wait, what's it called? Maybelline the Colossal Big Shot Volume Express. Makeup names are so long. So we're gonna use this for mascara. I really like this. It's a fantastic drugstore mascara, highly recommend. And this is going to be the finished look on the eyes. Haven't done my eyebrows yet, but I don't really do too much to those. So for lipstick, we're going to do something that I don't normally do. We're going to go nude. So I'm going to start with MAC Strip Down lip liner and just lightly line my whole lip. And then to go over top that, we are going to be using Bite Beauty Honeycomb. This is part of their Mousse Bouche lipstick line. I love this formula and I love this color for a nude. Then we gotta get that shit to stay. So we're gonna use the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. This is really great. I also use the Makeup Forever one. And this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It feels great to be back in front of the camera. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know what you want to see next. Thank you.